Welcome to the virtual ceremony for the class of 2020. We're happy that you can join us today. I don't know if anyone could have imagined that we would be having a virtual graduation, but despite the challenges that we face, we are excited to celebrate the hard work and achievements of our fellow classmates.
The 8th grade team has put together a wonderful program for you, filled with inspirational speeches, harmonious music, thought-provoking poetry, and of course, acknowledgement and recognition of the many accomplishments of our classmates. We want to thank all of the people that have worked hard on this broadcast, as well as Brandon Scott, Mrs. Ludwig, Ms. Good, and the entire 8th grade staff and administrators. We hope that you enjoy the program.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 8th grade virtual closing ceremony. We are happy that today we can give you a chance to celebrate and honor our students, many who have been at Roland Park since kindergarten or joined us at middle school. Now you are Roland Park alum. I'd like first to talk to the families joining us in celebration. They've got you to where you are today. They are the rocks and support and your primary educators who've helped you be the unique individual you have become. At this time, I want to give your family a chance to celebrate with you alums, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, stand up and cheer, hug your graduate, do a little dance, whatever you need to do to recognize this great accomplishment. I want to say something about your other great support. You have been fortunate to have some great 8th grade teachers this year. It has been a difficult few last months, but I know how much your teachers have tried to maintain their connections and relationships with you. And although it may have sometimes seemed like they were trying to hound you down, it is clear that their primary goal was to keep you engaged in learning. I wrote a short poem recently to them with this in mind, and here it is. Sometimes we ask the impossible. Chasing ghosts in the machine is not probable. But there you are with your humanity, not worrying about your own ills or vanity, finding a way to let kids know that what you create will help them grow. It may just feel like whiteboards and information. If there's one thing they need, it's your inspiration. You are better than you can even see. The students in class, they'd rather be. The parents know now it's not as easy as they thought. The lessons learned that you have taught. So from Miss Bellier's Beautifuls to Miss Gelser's Home Skillets, they've given you the tools you'll need moving forward for great success. Students, I know these have been trying times. We've been in the valley and the trough. This has been a time, however, where the ills of our society have been brought to the forefront. We have tried to equip you with the ability to have a voice and know the power you have to be an agent for change. You are speaking out and making your voices heard, and so are many others. Remember, though, that in those times when you are riding the crest of the wave at the top of the hill and things seem good is when you need to be most vigilant. Whether it's through your art or your passions or talents that you can continue to speak out against injustice and be the change agent for a better world, particularly for those most in need. So without further ado, I would like to introduce our guest speaker today, Brandon Scott. He is the son of Baltimore, a Roland Park alum who has risen to the City Council president, and hopefully one day will be the mayor of Baltimore, because we need his tenacity and integrity and his talent to make this a better city for all citizens. So, here is Brandon Scott.
Hello, Roland Park class of 2020. This is City Council President Brandon Scott. I wanted to take the time out to say congratulations to you all for finishing your middle school career. As I always told you, as a fellow Roland Park Ram, I know that you are the best and brightest students that Baltimore City has to offer. I'm so sorry that I can't deliver this speech to you in person as I wanted to, and I'm thinking back on my 8th grade ceremony and how great that was, but you guys are still going to get the same love and dedication from us, even though we're all dealing with the COVID-19 crisis. Young people, I always say that it's not just about congratulating you when you make it to the next level as you now go on to high school, but it's also about saying thank you. Thank you for believing in yourselves. Thank you for believing in each other. Thank you for proving the world wrong about young people in Baltimore. We know that you want better for your city, you want better for each other, you want better for your community and your families. And we also know that there are no brighter students than young people at Roland Park Middle School. We know that you will go on to be the leaders of the city moving forward. Some of you will come and take my job as council president, become mayors, become state's attorneys, become astronauts, whatever you want to do in life. The only thing that can stop a Roland Park Ram from making themselves be the greatest version of themselves is you, no one else. Know that you're always going to have our love and support. Know that once you leave Roland Park, you don't leave the Roland Park family. You become a part of a larger family of alum of Roland Park where we all support each other each and every day. Know that you can call on me. Know that you can always reach out, and know that I will always be there to support you. Families, I want you to understand this. These young people are now moving on to high school. And sometimes there's a tendency for us to pull back when our young people go into high school. They're going to need you now more than ever. These next 4 years are going to determine their life for the future. They're going to determine where they're going to go to college. They're going to be making decisions that can financially impact your lives and their lives. Be sure to hold them close. We know that there's a world still trying to eat them alive, and they're going to need your love and support. Young people, remember, you are the greatest. You are the best. You are not just our future. You are our right now. And I look forward to seeing you guys in 4 years at your high school graduations. Congratulations again, and thank you for being great.
Hello, Roland Park. Miss Good here. I'm very happy to introduce to you the Roland Park String Quartet, who will be performing Ode to Joy. And I want to wish congratulations to all of our very talented Roland Park students, and most especially those of my 8th graders who are graduating.
My humor, wild and unpredictable. My appearance, a blur to many enduring the sun. My opinion is constant. I am a black, young woman. My culture runs strong in my blood. My culture, its music calming yet chaotic. My culture, its style outrageous and amazing. My culture, its food flavorful and natural like the plants that grow in our backyard. My culture speaks with a native tongue, an accent so heavy words fall to the ground when spoke. My culture, like its people, is powerful. The blue-blooded, superior in their minds, they beat and burn and destroy what they see fit. Freddie Gray, Keith Childress, Betty Jones, the hate they give for having a legal knife, a cell phone, and for trying to help their neighbors. They are worthy. They are worthy of family. They are worthy of love. They are worthy of time. They are worthy of life. I, too, am worthy.
Roland Park, we love you. We lift your banner high. With pride and boldness we go forth, reaching for the sky. Roland Park, we love you. For all the things you've done. Your light that shines through darkness shines brightly as the sun. Oh, Roland Park, we'll carry on with pride. Dear alma mater, standing tall, we'll lift your banner high.
This poem is called I Am Worthy. I am worthy to pierce imagination, to go down as deep as I can go, to confront the darkest of demons or the tallest of angels, but I am scared by reality. My mind is a haven, away from the tornado, with yowling, screeching ignorance. I prefer to be locked up in this illusion, where I am free to trust myself and speak my mind. But guilt gnaws at me, saying, are you worthy to hide? Soon my mind is also a storm, with frustrated thoughts swirling through the wind. The rain speaks in my ear, saying, did I do this right? Should I redo it? Should I give up? Then, after cowering in terror for hours in my head, and when the storm passes, I realize something. The storms in my mind are like trout attempting to fight a buckling current. It's a cruel and grueling journey, but at the end, enlightenment and understanding. I am worthy.
Roland Park, as you guys know, is a school known for excellence in academics and its challenging curricula. So it's to be expected that we have a lot of excellent students who are extremely bright and hardworking. And all of them deserve recognition for that. In an entire 8th grade this year, many students have earned honor roll in 1/4 or more. This is strong evidence that a lot of students are working very hard, and we congratulate all of you all. So, for the top academic acknowledgments, we now highlight the best of the best. As we looked over the grades each quarter, we saw that these students maintained a 4.0. So please join me now in just recognizing these most extraordinary students. And I'm going to save the highest for last. With academic averages of 4.0 in the 8th grade, we have Sammy Arabab, Leo Boehringer, Joshua Braverman, Maria Chen, Eleanor Chang, Levi Clark, Camille Coffey, Ethan Ablagi, Amina Ebron, Henry Fancher, Rebecca Fishkin, Adrian Funk, Reed Glaros, Ellen Griffin, Abigail Hartman, Claire Inglesby, Ava Johnson Carey, Ryan Lindsay, Eleanor McGinley, Amaya Majette Johnson, Kai Mezzi Jones, Liana Rebello, William Schmelian, Anson Stein, Gavin Tantliff, Josh Tagle, Bowen Valerie, Charles Vay, Audrey Weiss, Sanaya Wharton, Mahalia Williams, Wyatt Winstead, and Olivia Zissel. And the students that have maintained a 4.1, the highest GPA in 8th grade, are Etta Applefield, Abigail Bates, Cosma Billet Bermudez, Ben Kaplan, Naomi Clark, Sadie Daniel, Kennedy Ginyard, Lavender Hall, Lydia Hawley Brigante, Ava Lamont, Louis Lapp, Amelia Overton, Ruby Polanski, Cecilia Reichelt, Margaret Schmitz, Susan Schulman, Rebecca Sherber, Bella Sugarman, Sophia Telemaraju, and Vahi Zaprazan. Service Learning Award. Next, we'll present the Service Learning Award to 2 students who have earned the most service learning hours in their time at Roland Park. The state of Maryland requires that students only get 75 hours for a high school diploma. But each year we have a small handful of students who go far beyond this. These students exemplify the true meaning of service to the community with completing far beyond the requirement of the hours, while always keeping a kind and enthusiastic attitude. Please join me in congratulating this year's Service Learning Award winners. Ellen Griffin with a total of 682.5 hours, and Ania Moore with a total of 563 hours.
Ambivalent by Sanaya Wharton. Am I worthy? Am I valuable? Usually, this wouldn't be up for debate. My self-assurance is wavering. I've made a mistake. Puny it seems, but my falter was like a bomb which plunged my world into catastrophe. Yet I, obliviously, lit the fuse, deaf as it hissed into ashes. Am I worthy? Am I confused? I feel like an equation that I can't solve. Maybe there's a solution, but I don't know the formula. My thoughts mock their purpose. I think to gain a better understanding, I turn to logic for a reasoned approach. But logic is futile on Venus. Practicality only throws me farther into the uncertainty of space. Am I worthy? Am I to be pitied? I want sympathy for what I've done. Something that was out of my control. The joystick was stuck. Loss of the game was inevitable. But couldn't I have tried harder to move it? I should have tried harder. Am I worthy? Am I selfish? I'm not the victim. My narcissism manipulates my thoughts, trying to fit the description when I would actually have to change the definition. Victim, noun. a person who aches from their own wrongdoing towards another, a person who is indecisive in their search for both sympathy and scrutiny, a person who tried after the cause was already lost, a person who is unworthy. I am unworthy. Unworthy of your time, unworthy of your sympathy. Do not bear it. Selfishness swells. Accountability defers. This piece is a cry for pity in itself. So I am not worthy. Not until I look for a calculator, buy some machine oil, and cancel that Merriam-Webster submission.
Hello, I'm AJ Roa, and this is my poem, Am I Worthy? Am I worthy of the love that I receive? Am I worthy of the air that I breathe? Do I deserve all the things that I've gotten, or am I just greedy, spoiled, and rotten? Have I done enough good in this beautiful world, or have I just taken things that I don't deserve? Am I worthy despite all my flaws? I could sit here all day and count them if you want. I am lazy, selfish, and can be quite a jerk. I procrastinate heavily when it comes to my work. I can be bitter and mean, and even if it wasn't my intention, what someone means is always second to their actions. You know what? I am worthy, despite everything. Laughter and good times is what I can bring. I can be funny and kind, if a little sarcastic. I have my time to offer, should you request it. I am a good person, despite my many shortcomings, but I see I am worthy of what I've been given. No matter what anyone says, believe in yourself. You are worthy, as is everyone else.
Diamond Williams attended Roland Park Elementary Middle School from 2008 to 2011 and was one of our most memorable students. She was an amazing young lady. However, she was tragically taken from us at the age of 16, but her light still burns brightly. Because of Diamond's inspirational spirit, we give an award each year in her memory. Diamond was never without a smile on her face and always put all of her effort into her many endeavors. When friends struggled, she was by their side. When teachers needed assistance, she volunteered. Diamond went on from Roland Park to pursue her dreams at Mergenthaler Votech High School, where she excelled as a nursing student, cheerleader, and participant in the theater program. This year's 8th grade class has a student who epitomizes Diamond's spirit and the special characteristics that keep her memory alive. This year's recipient of the award has an exceptionally kind heart. She is always looking out for her classmates' well-being and always lends a helping hand. She is a hard-working, motivated student who has big dreams and is on her way to accomplish them. She has overcome her own obstacles on her way to being a role model and inspiration to peers and adults alike. She truly is the epitome of Black girl magic. The student is also creative and thinks outside the box, especially when it comes to school projects. Her artistic talents are similar to Diamond, and it is with great honor that we award the Diamond Williams Inspirational Awards this year to Amaya Bogues.
I am worthy as can be, even though I'm learning to let go of my leaves like a fresh growing tree. Deep, deep roots, my hair and my bloodline. I'm the voice for all my brothers and sisters who are gone due to the product of police who don't think before they shoot. I may have the face of a pretty princess, but I have the heart of a strong woman warrior. My worth is 1 billion times 10. I'm a part of the world's change, and that I can't pretend. There are some pieces of myself I must change first, such as my temper and my nonchalant aspect of things. It doesn't change my worth, but it will increase after I untie those knotted strings. I am a golden brown trophy, worthy, but not meant to be in the case with the rest. I'm as strong as they come, and harder than a rock. My worth is high, but will continue until I reach the very tip top.
Good morning, 8th grade RPMS students, parents, guardians, friends, family members, and all those here to celebrate our 8th grade students this year. I wish we were here in person. However, I am honored to share this year's Principals Award virtually for everyone. I first wanted to congratulate all of our 8th grade students for their amazing years here at Roland Park. You all are relentless, you're amazingly creative, and we just miss you so much, but we know you're ready for high school. Now I'm going to introduce our 2 recipients for the Principals Award this year. Our first student has attended Roland Park Elementary Middle School since 1st grade. He is an outstanding student. He comes to school prepared and ready to learn every day. His assignments are always of highest quality, and he is always very active in class discussions and is a natural leader in class amongst his peers. This student is a teacher's dream, for he is hardworking and well respected by his peers. Moreover, this student not only has accepted his role as an academic leader and has grown as a student throughout his years, but he has also shined as a classroom leader and a student leader. He is one of our organizers for the Environmental Justice Club. He helped to coordinate a school-wide campaign to improve the sustainability of the building. For his contributions to our school community and his exceptional performance in the classroom, it is with great honor that we have selected Lewis Lapp to receive one of this year's Principals Award. Congratulations, Lewis. This next individual has excelled in her 3 years here at Roland Park. She has become an integral member of the Roland Park community. In her time here, she has gone above and beyond for both her academic and personal achievement. She is always one of the first to have her hand up in the air to share her thoughts, and she is thoughtful about the opinions and topics in class. She has distinguished herself as an honor roll and principals list student for all 12 quarters of her time here in middle school, and she is ending her middle school career with a 4.1 GPA. She is a class leader and an exemplary student. When asked, her teachers described her as conscientious, hardworking, passionate, social, kind, and compassionate. Outside of the classroom, she has also been a member of the Roland Park Orchestra, playing the cello. She is a member of the Championship National Academics Lead team, and she was a member of the Science Bowl team. She participated in various sports throughout her years here at Roland Park. And in her 8th grade year, she won the school and district competitions to make it all the way to the Maryland State National History Day finals with her exceptional website on Williams and Walker, 2 African American performers who defied racial stereotypes and discrimination in entertainment. This young woman was also an excellent MC at Roland Park's amazing Black History Show Month this year. She has always been impassioned about helping her community and fellow students. She is a wonderful peer, group mate, and has always added positively to her classes. She will continue, we know, to bring her energy and intelligence and activism to Poly High School next school year. We will miss her in the halls of Roland Park, but expect to hear and see great things from her in the future. She will go out and change the world, and we are all very proud of the amazing person she's growing into. The second Principal Award goes to Miss Lavender Hall. Congratulations, Lavender, and congratulations to all of our 8th grade students for all of the growth that they have made. We know you're going to accomplish great things, and we can't wait to see you back one day to visit.
Ronald Abrams, Daniel Atkins, Roland Brown, Tyshawn Brown, Nevaeh Chappell, Jordan Curley, Sadadria Ellison, Cameron Goodspeed, Macy Grob, Arnay Hall, Jemiah Harris, Ariana Hayes, Michaela Heyer, Muhammad Khan, Morgan Lawson, Keith McIntyre, Fernando Morales Galvez, Ariane Niles, Ruby Parham, Ang Sherpa, Trent Tedder, Jaden Thomas, Yizer Vega, Kamari Williams, Blessing Zay.
Sophia Bayless, Abigail Bates, Montgomery Bedford, Amaya Boge, Anson Chen, Alice Delanoy, Amina Ebron, Antonio Erdas, Dwayne Green, Lavender Hall, Ajani Harris Hale, Ava Johnson Carey, Alexander Jones, Owen Kozer, Alvin Lynn, Benjamin London, Asada McConan, Amaya Meggett Johnson, Mia Meze Jones, Amin-Ra Muhammad, Emmanuel Murray, Amelia Overton, Anson Park, Marina Holdmay, Elizabeth Ransom, Liana Rebello, Liam Riley, Penelope Schenkel, Margaret Schmidt, Anson Stein, Charles Vey, Sanaya Wharton, Ava Weiss.
Etta Eppelfeld, Tiona Baker, Sophia Bender, Leah Bohinger, Joshua Braverman, Benjamin Kaplan, Maria Chen, Levi Clark, Camille Coffey, Phineas Dyer, Rebecca Fishkin, Adrian Funk, Reed Gleras, Phoebe Green, Ellen Griffin, Abigail Hartman, Lydia Holly Brillante, Aram Hayrapetyan, Zoe Hong, Claire Inglesby, Brennan Kerr, Natalie Lesker, Ryan Lindsay, Kaylee Messi Jones, Armand Roa, Antonio Romero, William Schmelian, Josh Tegel, Maisha Telfer, Bowen Valerie, Audrey Weiss, Jacob Weitzman, and last but not least, Vahe Zaprasyan.
Carmilla Ale Magar, Damon Barnes, Darian Brown, Deja Kabine, Benson Chen, Elena Cheng, Dylan Coffey, Henry Fischel, Itzamar Fuerte Vasquez, Dean Gdansky, Dawson Hickman, Amaya Johnson, Brianna Jones, Isaiah Jones, Ava Lamont, Danny Leela, Colin March, Charlotte Marshall, Dylan Matthews, Brandon McCargo, Ellie McGinley, Colin McLean, Bobby Montgomery, Desiree Moore, Elizabeth Mora, Adegoke Oni, Matthew Redrick, Esther Rehack, Charles Reimer, Farah Scott, Bella Sugarman, Ignatius Tower, Caitlin Wilkins, Ava Wright,
Saad Akund, Byron Orhead, Sean Bradford, Brendan Brown, Jaden Brown, Josiah Brown, Malachi Burley, Amaya Davis, Darrell Evans, Carter Fields, Tayana Giddens, Skylar Globe, Jasmine Hall Pena, Jancy Jang, Malcolm Johnson, Michelle Law, Rodney Meek, Kirsten Lowry, Justin McCargo, Ania Moore, Jasmine Hall Pena, Jancy Jang, Malcolm Johnson, Michelle Law, Rodney Meek, Kirsten Lowry, Justin McCargo, Ania Moore, Maggie Nicholson, Kyle Feister, Krista Salisbury, Sonam Sherpa, Grant Wheeler, Takai Whitehead,
Naftali Beller, Cosima Billet Bermudez, Jalen Bolden, Isabella Berbello, Gabrielle Cassini, Charlie Castillo, Jackson Dungy, Ethan Ablagi, Henry Fancher, Jaden Hooper, Jasmine Johnston, Felicia Klein Chesonis, Cece Kolpinski, Monday Lee, Jason Lewis, Luke McCullough, Finn McDonough, Taki Malonis, Omenka Onyeke, Jalen Palmer, Ava Pevsner, Ruby Polanski, Caleb Pompey, Cecilia Reichelt, Jackson Sanders, Susan Schulman, Rebecca Sherber, Thomas Simard, Faye Sogunro, Jeremiah Sutter, Gavin Tantliff, Mahalia Williams, Wyatt Winstead,
Madeline Armstrong, Langston Bushrod, Sebastian Cheney, Nadia Cleveland,
Jack Cope, Nana Davis, Molly Dodson, William Donahue, William Egan, Jordan Folks, Kennedy Ginyard, Quinn Hardcastle, Mackenzie Hughes, Malika James, Conrad Jenquin, Jezreel Joven, Subi KC, Lewis Lapp, Jordan Lewis, Nora Mullaney, Luca Mitsopoulos, Stephanie Providence, London Ramirez, Kyrie Sherrod, Karish Shristra, Lance Shroom, Mila Smut, Sophia Talamraju, Kayla Tates, Michael Webb, Madeline Weber, Olivia Zessel,
Richard Adeniah, Sami Arabam, Madison Bowser, Rachel Brody, Simaji Brown, Natalia Carpe, Riley Christmas, Naomi Clark, Serena Crees, Nicholas Curry, Sadie Daniel, Jordan Downs, Casey Edwards, Sada Irvin, Shia Goodspeed, Mayan Gorma, Ronald Hall, Sasha Hampton, Nasir Howard, Nora Huge, Alex Main, Samuel Mulcahy, Reed Nefke, Mackay Phillips, Maxwell Pitts, Nora Sharpa, Shepard Southall, Simone Staton, Shayla Stephens, Roland Taylor, Paja Turner, Nicholas Wissinger,
Kennedy Bahari, Deara Brackett, Jace Nunamaker.
To the class of 2024, I leave you with a quote from the first woman to win a Nobel Prize in both physics and chemistry. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more so that we may fear less. All the best to you in high school and beyond.
Hey guys, Miss Gelser here. I just want to say congratulations, and I wish you all the best success in high school. Remember, focus, concentrate, and choose your friends wisely. Go out there and be the change that you want to see in this world. And in the process, be good to yourself because you deserve it. Good luck.
My pleasure to share with you this graduation celebration. You have crossed the bridge of middle school. Few months from now, you will enter another milestone in your life, high school. Can't wait to see you back at Roland Park, your alma mater. Have fun, enjoy every moment of this graduation day.
8th graders, I just wanted to wish you all the best as you prepare to move forward into high school. I wanted to leave you with a quote from Malcolm X. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today.
My dear 8th grade students,
A special friend is hard to find, hard to lose, and impossible to forget. True friends are never apart, maybe by distance, but not by the heart. I wish you 4 happy high school years ahead. I hope you will be surrounded by true friends in high school and always. Mathematically yours, Miss Schwartz.
Hi guys, I just wanted to say that I wish you the best of luck in high school and beyond, and I know you all will do great things, and we miss you, and this isn't the way we wanted the school year to go, but you guys have done an amazing job, and we're all very proud of you. Good luck and happy promotion!
Before we end this ceremony, we would like to say thank you to the faculty, staff, and administration at Roland Park. We also want to say thank you to our family and friends that have helped us to arrive at this momentous occasion. We know that this is just the beginning and our learning will not stop here. The challenges of high school will come, but we are resilient and will overcome any obstacles.
We're certain that with hard work and determination, we can be successful in whatever endeavors we pursue. We have to be the change that we want to see in this world. In the words of the great South African leader Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon that you can use to change the world. What contribution will you make to this world? Because we know that Roland Park will live in our hearts forever. Goodbye and thank you.
Good morning again, Roland Park 8th graders. I know that this has been a long ceremony as you watch from home or with your family or outside as you get to say goodbye and hear everybody who is moving on from Roland Park. I don't want to take too long, but I wanted to be sure that I added a few last things to you all before you head into the next phase of your education in high school. We're really excited to see where you go and know that you will be successful wherever you land and that you'll always try your best. So I'm not going to give you that same old speech. I'm going to talk about things that are happening right now. We could have never planned on the events these past few months. We could have never imagined a worldwide pandemic that has kept us out of school for the last quarter. For many of you all, for the last quarter of your 9 years at Roland Park. And for some of you all, for the last quarter of your 3 years here at Roland Park. We've missed you greatly, and we miss seeing you in person. But we have continued on. We also could have never predicted the social uprising that is taking hold of our nation, and something that is one of the most important times in our history that we're living right now. And I really want to take this moment today to encourage you all to be in the moment, to not be bystanders, but to be part of this history. Imagine that one day, 20 to 50 years from now, there will be students sitting in Miss Fleming or Mr. Hickok's, though not them teaching, I hope, but they will be sitting in those same social studies classes that you were sitting in just a few months ago, reading and learning about American history. And what's going to be different is that they're going to be reading and learning about the events that are happening right now. They are going to be able to read documents that are coming out through Twitter, through email, through the news, through social media. Hopefully they will be reading some new laws that are a result of everything that is going on. But they will be reading about your life experience and the living history that you have right now, that you are living right now. They will be studying you. And I want to encourage you today to be writing about the history you are living now and understand the gravity of this moment. Some of you may say, or some people may think, that 8th graders are too young. But I know our 8th graders and other students at Roland Park. You are more than capable. You are more than bystanders. I have witnessed this firsthand. And I know that you're never too young to have a voice. You will impact us. You will help lead us in these uncertain times. And I am encouraging you, whether you do it out loud or you keep it in a journal or in whatever way that feels right to you, that I encourage you to write and document what you're living right now, what you're thinking right now, what you're feeling, and what you are experiencing right now. It is these firsthand accounts that I want my kids to read in 20 or 50 years so that they truly understand what has been happening in our world and what it meant to live right now. Anne Frank, many of you all have read her diary, and it was a time when she lived through the Holocaust, written from as a young girl. So I know 8th grade is not too young, because we read that book. Millions of people, adults and children alike, have read that book to really understand the history, the impact, the feeling, the experience of that event based on her perception, based on her experiences. And we need her words and her living history to fully understand, which means I need your words and your living history to carry on into the future. It gives us true insight of what's happening. I encourage you today to be that voice. We need to know what is really happening during this time. What are you feeling? What have you seen? What are you thinking? We need to know how you have experienced this pandemic, how you ended your 8th grade year without seeing your peers, and who knows how you'll start out in your high school years. We want to know. We want to be able to read it and learn and hear from other people. We want to know about how you have been experiencing the Black Lives Matter movement and how you are processing all the things that are happening in this world and how we will stand up to injustice anytime we see it, and what that has meant, what you have seen, and what you think. We need to hear from you, our students, to fully understand them in the future, to fully give voice to the real narrative of the events that are happening. You are in control of history when you write. You are in control of your life when you write. You are the ones who have experienced this. You can write in a journal about what's happening. You could leave a video message. You could make lists, a bullet journal where you're sharing kind of what happened that day or what you were thinking. You could capture social media clips. You could capture what you've drawn. You can create music. You can create plays. I personally am going to add this video to my living history and my documentation of what I'm experiencing and thinking and feeling. However you want to do it, just do it. You can be in control, and you can help shape that future. You need to think about how you will be an active community member and how you will perceive the world around you. And the best way to do that is to process it through your feelings and through your documentation. I want to encourage you all to continue this through high school, to find where you fit into this world, be active in this world. Just as you were at this school, make your mark in your high school, make your mark in your community. Do whatever feels right in your heart and stand up, because we know it's going to be the youth like you that will lead us into our future. I am encouraged and excited to see the things that you have to offer us in the coming years. I can't wait to hear about those first few years in high school and what you learn and what you will be doing. I can't wait to read and hear from your perspective what you have been experiencing. It gives me hope to know that I will be able to share your living history one day with the students that roam Roland Park halls, and that you all are leading us into the future. I thank you all for these wonderful 2 years that I've been able to spend. Please visit us. Please be well. And please be sure to write. We look forward to seeing you again one day in person. Until then, take care of yourselves. I miss you. Congratulations, and enjoy your summer.